Hey guys, it's phrenzy here, going to bring you another StarCraft 2 game. And today I'm here on Shakira's Plateau, and it is me in the bottom right hand corner. And in the top right is Pyro, a red Protoss player. Now, this game was played on the ladder, and I would bet some of you might be going, well, hey, hang on a second, you said that you're only going to cast games with 3D Buzz members. That is true, that is very true. There is a specific reason I'm casting this game. And look at the nice pleasantries. Hello, how are you? Good luck, have fun. Francais? Nope, UK. Which doesn't really make sense. I should have said English. But anyway, but yeah, there is a specific reason why I'm casting this game, and you will find out as the game progresses. So yeah, this game was played on the ladder, and I was thinking, okay, it's cool. I haven't played in like a week or so. Well, not a week, but I haven't played in a while. I mostly play custom games because I like playing against diamond players just to test my mettle, but I always lose. So, but yeah, I guess there's not much to say. If we have a look at the APM, I just casted a game with Zeox and Clone 3D, and his APM was crazy in the beginning. And I guess when it comes to APM, the only thing that I really spam is like the drone key or Overlord. That's really the only thing that I do. You know, I normally send this out, and what I try and do is I just focus on the Overlord, just keep looking at it, and just make drones and try select the hatch, make drones, do that, all that type of stuff, and maybe switch back to this drone over here, which is scouting, just scout the top right corner. But I am throwing a hatch down on 15. It's kind of like a standard play because I knew once I got up here, like there was no base up here or down here, so I should be safe enough to expand. But it's a big map anyway, which I like. But yeah, this drone is going to go over here and he's going to scout out. So he's like, yeah, no expansion here, which is, you know, normal for a Protoss. Protoss don't expand, you know, very early. And he's over here and he's like, yeah, there's a gateway, which is usual, and a cybernetics core, and I think I set a whole bunch of rally points. There we go. So there's a whole bunch of rally points, and I bring my attention back down here, and it's like, okay, got the spawning pool up. I was actually getting a little bit out of hand with my money, so I was like, ooh. Again, a little bit rusty, not keeping my money low. There's like an old joke, like Koreans, they never keep their minerals above 400 because that's how much a Nexus cost. Because they're just really, really good players. So this zealot is going to try and chase this drone, and he's going to find no luck. So it's like, go back. Yeah, you go home. So yeah, so what am I doing right now? So I have a gas going up pretty late. Got my spawning pool up, but I'm not really concerned about making zerglings because I like me some roaches. And roaches are really, really good against Protoss, especially against zealots with that patch that Blizzard came out with, the was it 1.2 patch, which upgraded roaches from 3 range to 4, which is great because now you can kite zealots like nobody's business. So I stick a couple of drones on that extractor and think, okay, so have a queen training down there and down here, so it's like got double queens, and APM's getting a little bit higher now, so yeah, maybe I'm getting back into the swing of things. Not keeping too on top of my money too much, so I decided to throw down a spine crawler. And it's kind of good to throw down a spine crawler against Protoss because they can always sort of sort of foregate you, and you really do need spine crawlers to defend, like you really do. So I was going to put one of those down, and I got 3 roaches on the tab, but oh my god, this is the one thing that you fear the most when you play against Protoss, and that is a Void Wave Rush. So for those of you who don't know, this is like this is basically the ultimate air weapon, air to ground weapon in the world, and it's just super scary, and it's really hard and not literally, but it's like really scary and difficult to combat if you don't scout it. And being unprepared is just the worst thing when it comes to it. And at the 6-minute mark, I was thinking I haven't seen a sign from our Protoss player, because Protoss are really, really aggressive. Most players are, especially. And so I decided to throw a Zergling up here on this Zelnaga watchtower, and I will be throwing another one down here too, because I'm thinking, where is this guy? And because I'm freaking out right now. I'm like you know, it's almost going to be 7 minutes. I think it came up to 8 minutes, and I was like, what is going on here? So here's my queen, got a queen up at each base, and making another Evo chamber, just thinking, well, I'm sure whatever it is that's coming is going to be real bad. I really should have just had a like Zergling just parked out here, which is what I usually do. You know, just as a scouting sort of tool. So it's like if this Zergling dies, it's like, okay, I know he's coming. But yeah. So I got a whole bunch of roaches now. So let's have a look at the units. 7 roaches, nice. Unfortunately, those cannot shoot skyward. So so I start getting freaked out because again, it's almost 8 minutes. So I send this Zergling all around this place because I'm just thinking that I don't know. I get the feeling that there's a proxy. You know, there's a proxy pylon somewhere ready. Like, is there one out here that is just ready to warp in units or something like that? So I'm getting super paranoid, and here they come, the void rays. I currently have 7 roaches, 2 queens. Those 7 roaches, useless. And this Zergling, where is this Zergling at? There is that Zergling, and if we look, does the path? Oh, the path is actually. I only played this game like 6 hours ago or something, and the path was in the right place, but. Maybe if I had Zergling speed, I would have seen those void rays. So I'm just thinking, yeah, man, life is sweet. I'm just, sitting here, making units. This is fun, and got 4 roaches popping out. Nice, 4 roaches. You know that you can make a hatchery with 3. The amount of money it costs. Put down another extractor. Yeah, man, I can just chill and take things easy. But oh my God, here they are, the void rays. They're charging up on this extractor. And now it's like, let's roast the drones. And he's going for everything. I'm losing so many. And here's another one. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out right now. Although I tried not to freak out. This is one of the first games where I tried not to freak out, but he is destroying everything. So instead of using this queen to try and attack, I mean, these void rays are fully charged. I bring this queen down here and I think, uh-oh, forget it. But what do? I send these roaches straight to his main base, because guess what? Void rays cost money, especially 5 void rays. They cost a lot of money, and this lair, oh my God, is this lair going to go down? But he realizes soon enough that here come a whole bunch of roaches to take down nothing, because void rays cost a whole lot of money. I was trying to finish that thought actually, which means that that's all he has. That's it. And of course he had no other defensive. So these void rays, guess what? They're super slow. Even though roaches are slow, these are super slow. So I'm here, I'm going to take out as many things as I can, but while he's off there, I'm like, oh my God, I have no drones here. Let's get down the Hydralisk den. Let's get an extra queen. Let's get a spore crawler. I mean, I was just freaking, well, trying not to freak out, because most of the times I do. So putting these roaches to good use. He is being very smart, however, by bringing over his probes over here. So I'm going to try and take out as many things as I can, just make life difficult for him. At this thought, I thought he was going to say GG because all his probes were gone, but I didn't realize that he had like, how many is that? Like 12? So yeah, so I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to get Burrow because I know he won't have enough money for an observer. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's an observer. No, that's I can't remember the name of that thing. That thing in the air where it's cloaked all the time and it can see everything. But anyway, yeah, I know he doesn't have enough money for one of those, so I can get Burrow, and I'm going to get another spawning pool because I want to get more roaches, and I'm going to throw down a spore crawler. So yeah, so here, one thing I wanted to add that I don't see a lot of people doing, just good players in general, is usually when you're Zerg, you do build evolution chambers and you build spine crawlers. And I thought it's a good idea to place your evo chambers in front of your spine crawlers because it's very hard for zealots to kill the spine crawlers. And I'd much rather they kill the evo chamber than the spine crawlers. And they are just so much more health. But here come the void rays. There's like, yeah, 5 void rays. They're going to charge up on that overlord. This hatchery almost died. I decided to throw a transfuse on it. And how many units do I have? I have 4 hydras. These 4 hydras, they're going to go down so quickly. So now it's 3 queens against 4 void rays and a spore crawler. And let's put up the hit bars so you can actually see what's going on here. So yeah, so that one's going to go down, and this one, oh, that one dies. And it's like, oh my God, if these 2 queens die, that is it, it's game over. So this queen is low on health. Here, have some health. This queen does a transfuse, and the same with the other queens. So these queens transfusing each other, and the 4 hydras are like, yeah, let's take this out. And I think he realized by now that it's like, okay, it's game over. and so I send off my hydras to his base, and on the production tab have 2 more, and he has nothing. So yeah, so I like all the pleasantries at the beginning where it's like, hi there, how are you? I'm fine. You good? Yeah, I'm fine. France? No. UK, all that stuff. And then it's like, once I beat his rush, he was like, I hate you, and decided to leave. So I made some hydras, but at this point I knew he'd left, but I thought maybe let's continue for a couple of seconds, because at this point I was thinking that this is a perfect game for a certain member on 3D Buzz, and his name is Command. And I know Command does not really doesn't think the queens are of that much value, but in that situation, you know, they were the most valuable things I could have had, and even more valuable than the hydras, because they were able to transfuse each other. Because as one was dying, this one just threw down a transfuse, and psh, she got a whole bunch of health back, and vice versa. So, so yeah, so don't rule out queens, because they are amazing. And they spread this creep, which makes things a lot faster, and yeah, they spit lava, which means, like, because if I wanted to make, wow, if I wanted to make 14 zerglings, well, no, that should be what, 28 zerglings. I mean, I could just make them, you know, straight away. So so there we go. Hope you enjoyed this, and it was nerve-wracking playing it, and hopefully it was fun watching it. So okay, bye.